Good morning. I just wanted to talk about this special day called Father's Day. And basically, I left a post, a couple of groups about how I shouted out to all the men who are fathers, who are being there in their kids' lives, even the ones that are having a hard time, being in their kids' life when the mother makes it impossible, you know, um, false promises or not obeying the court guidelines for visitation, dragging the man to court, back to court if she hears he got a new job with a better pay rate, garnishing his check. I'm talking about men who actually want to be in their kids' lives. And these men are going through the ringer, and they they end up either giving up, saying, forget this, I'm out, I'm tired of this. They're getting their wages garnished. They can't live. And if they can't live for themselves, they can't live for the kids. Or some, unfortunately, these men snap and they go after the mother, and it's a cold case. Now they're behind bars because they've done everything they're supposed to do, and they snap. And I said, these men who did everything they're supposed to do, went through family court, and the courts at times are not going to side with the father at times. Okay. And the man snaps, and now that man's behind bars. Now the kids don't have both parents. I said, you know what? I say happy Father's Day to that guy too, because he was trying to be there for his kids, but the mother made it impossible. And you have stories of men who have gone through that. Okay. And you hear women to be like, I don't have to give no type of Father's Day to any man. I don't care. He's a deadbeat, but you didn't wear protection. You see, the thing is like, women got very in their feelings. It's like, oh, so you're going to give Father's Day to a murderer? The fact of the matter is what I said is the fact that you have men who are doing the right thing, trying to be there for the kid. And the mother makes up lies, petty allegations in court when there's no allegations, dragging that man to the brink of poverty, battling in court for years, and that man snaps. You see it in the news all the time, and which could have been avoided if the mother was just let the man see his kids. Okay. I went over different things too. But the fact of the matter is, women were like, oh, well, I'm not honoring a man who's a deadbeat and stuff like that. But you slept with that deadbeat. You didn't use the pill when you were sleeping with this deadbeat. You didn't make this deadbeat put on a condom. And now you're bitter and you're angry. See, it's okay to trash men with, about the females they dated, the females they impregnated. But when you bring that same accountability onto women, now they want to cry. Now they want to curse you out and call you all these names. But this is what you want. You want accountability in this day and age. In reality, you just want equal rights with no responsibility. That's basically what it is. And you get mad. You go insane because accountability is put on you now and you don't want to take it. We have mothers trying to be mothers, trying to be fathers on Father's Day. Last time I checked, fathers can't get pregnant. women get pregnant. Okay, that's why I made the title. It's Father's Day versus Single Moms Day. That's what it is. That's what it has to be named at. It seems as that's what it's going to be like. It's Father's Day versus Single Moms Day. That's basically what it is. It's sad, but that is the reality. Okay, that is the reality of it all. And men are tired of it. Okay, that's what I said about I made that post because you have women with that nonsense. Okay, who feel that they should be fathers when you're not fathers, you're mothers. And women get highly angry when you say that, but it's the truth. It is the truth of the matter. They get upset, they get irate. Okay, but the reality is that's not your place. It's not. So give that man his due. All right, give that man his due, because that's his day. He's a deadbeat. Shouldn't have slept with him. He's a cheater. Shouldn't have slept with him. If you knew he was a cheater, you shouldn't have slept with him. All right. Now I will say this, because a lot of women got in their feelings when I said about the man who snaps and he ends up going to jail, and now the mother and the mother's gone and the father's gone from the kid's picture. I don't condone men doing violence to women. Okay, but I do understand situations, aggravating circumstances. I'll put it that way. I understand aggravating circumstances. And it ends up leading to that point. Whether the man leaves, and he'll probably see the kid when he's 18, and he'll tell the kid why he wasn't there in the kid in the why he wasn't there in the kid's life, why the father wasn't there in the kid's life. And there have men who have dealt with that. There are men who have dealt with that situation, where they come to find out that the father wasn't a deadbeat. He was trying to see the kid, but the mother kept either leaving to a different state, or the mother made it so unbearable with the child support payments, increasing it every time he got a pay raise, that he had to just step back before he would go insane and cross that line. I remember I was in a Facebook group talking about it. Someone was saying that, well, it's always been easy for men to get their kids. And a man stepped up in the comment section and said, no, it has not. What are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? Quick to deny the truth. That's what I was looking up, Crimson Cure, and what she was saying about it. Okay. And she's a black woman telling the truth. And a lot of black women don't want to hear what she has to say. They don't, because it's the truth. And this has been going on for a long period of time. Okay. Men have seen it in their families, but they don't want to acknowledge it. Well, you got to be there no matter what. No. You can't expect men to be just people, period, taking that type of crap and not have a reaction to it. Keep poking the bear. It's going to maul you. Let's hear what she has to say.
Black men, you need to be fathers no matter what. And when I say no matter what, I literally mean no matter what obstacle is placed in front of you. I don't care if it's court. I don't care if it's money. I don't care if your life is turned upside down. I don't care if you're not able to support yourself. I don't care if you have to become homeless. I don't care if you have to go insane. You have to be a father no matter what, or at least that's the thought that floats in and around this Black manosphere space when the question of custody, child support, going to court, and Black women giving pushback to Black men who want to be in their children's lives. I've seen it, I've heard it several times. It don't matter what she take you through, you gotta be the daddy. And I find that to be a rather disturbing point of view. Now, if a man wants to be a father to his child and is trying to be, then one obstacle, two obstacles. She went to the court this time, tried to put you on child support. He's probably able to jump that hurdle, jump a couple of hurdles. But let's not act like there is no hurdle that he shouldn't have to jump over, or that there is no conceivable thing that could stop a man in his tracks and say, I can't keep going. And some women might feel offended by that. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? If you want your kids, you do anything for your kids. But here's the flip side of that. If the children are important, why is this woman hurting her children by depriving them of a man who obviously wants to be and is trying his best to be a father, a real father in their life, and not just somebody that sent a couple of checks once a month?
Sad reality is you have women that just want the check. They don't want the man to be in the kid's life because they feel they are the man and the father. They want controlling interest. And this is why I made this, I'm making this video.
But somebody that actually spends time and energy and love and care and concern with his children so that they can know who he is and not just be a check in the mail and not just be a name somewhere or a guy that pop up every once and again if they don't know who he really is. See, my part of that question is, as women, as mothers, regardless of how you feel about that man, why does that make you punish your child? And I don't want to hear about it's just a few women that do it. It's rare. It's not rare, because apparently in order to get a fair shake, you're going to have to be Kanye West. And the reason why I say you're going to have to be Kanye West is because he, as of right now, him and Kim have agreed to joint custody of their children and no spousal support, since both of them are technically billionaires. As of now, that can always change. But apparently you're going to have to be on Kanye West level in order to avoid these series of hoops. But if you're not a billionaire and a world-renowned producer and performer like Kanye West, if you're a regular black man, or even if you're above average black man in terms of your profession and things of that nature, you're going to have to jump through 5,000 hoops a day just to be able to say hi to your kids to do this. And this is what a lot of times the women who try to make fathers jump through these hoops are hoping that these men destroy themselves in an effort to be fathers to their children. They want the men to go bankrupt, go homeless, go hungry, they want the men to just crumble in their life. This is the whole point of that. The whole point of constantly filing little petitions and filing little this, and you file a little allegation, but there is no proof to the allegation. Well, he abusive. Well, you know what I'm saying? Just filing different little petty filings that just hold stuff up and make red tape and make, a bureaucratic mess out of a whole situation, so that man can get frustrated. He can spend all his money. His checks are being garnished well beyond what it takes to leave him to live off of. And I do mean literally, he can't pay rent, can't buy food, can't live. Even if he was earning a livable wage, the garnish is so bad that it doesn't leave him with anything to work with on his own. How he gonna fight for kids when he can't eat? How he gonna fight for his kids when he's in danger of the place that he was living kicking him out because his checks are being garnished so bad that he doesn't have anything left even to manage with?
Exactly. And this is what women, especially black women, don't want to see this side. And this is why you have this gender divide with men, period. Okay, not just black men. Men are seeing, how women who don't want to put their bitterness aside for the betterment of the kids. You'll always hear about men being told, grow a pair and let it go, and be there for the kids. But the mother's not letting it go, and she's just basically trying to grind this man into the ground, and all he wants to do is see the kids. Sometimes these women, they're mad that the man don't want them back, but he just wants to be there for the kids. So what they do is they trash the man to the point where he can't go no more, or he snaps, because and that's a detriment to the mother. But what I'm saying is, these mothers, this is why some of them, you even see with some women, they will value just having kids and not being a wife, or value having kids and not having a family, of somewhat of a family, because they want that unconditional love. In reality, when they really want is nobody challenging them or holding them accountable. Like a spouse will do that, or a partner will do that. They'll hold you accountable. A partner's not going to take any of your crap. They'll say, listen, knock it off. Come on, we're in this together. You can't be doing this, disrespecting me. You want me to disrespect you. You have a lot of these women, that's what they want. And they want Father's Day as well.
I don't care how good you are with money. If your money get cut down, to 80% of what, down to 20% of what you were making, that's difficult. Especially for your average working guy. Like I said, you're going to have to be Kanye West with billions of dollars that, where I got a team of lawyers just as good as or better than yours. So you're not going to be able to take me through that rigmarole. Because trust and believe, if he was a lesser man, if he earned less, if he wasn't as monetarily as valuable as Kim Kardashian, she would never have agreed to joint custody. She would have fought that prenup, all of that. She would have fought all of it, like Dr. Dre's wife. Even though I don't think they had children to deal with, she was still fleecing him and trying to fleece him in the divorce. But this happens on all levels with men. Average men, your working Joe, celebrity level, high A-list celebrity level. It happens on every level. And for whatever reason, these women think it's cute. What's with y'all? Why is this something to do? Why is this something to do to play with people's lives and play with people's emotions and play with the kids and play? Why do you think that that's cute? Because we have seen extreme cases where the men get so out of sorts that they come harm that mother. They'll come get her.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? And this is what they think, that, this just happens out of nowhere. There's no excuse to kill somebody. I agree. once again, there's aggravating circumstances. You're basically creating those circumstances where this is liable to happen to you. When someone has nothing, a person is very dangerous and they have nothing else to lose.
Like you've done one too many things. You've taken me through this for years now. Years now. I have not seen hide nor hair of my children. I'm paying out of the nose. I'm begging the court. I'm begging you. I'm showing up. And I can't get no compromise from nobody. I gotta become some type of bootleg family court lawyer and navigate through laws that I've never heard of, laws that I don't know even are on the books. I don't have the money, even if I did before. I'm being fleeced so badly that now I don't even have the money to keep going to court. Because you done filed a petition that I got to pay for my court fee and your court fee, and you the one initiating going to court. When we both can just do away with court fees and just let me see my kids. And I need the women to be honest about why they do this kind of thing. You're not battling for the right to your children and the children, the best thing for the children at stake. You don't care about what's best for them, because what's best for them is their parents, both of them. And it doesn't matter what went down between you and them. The children have nothing to do with your failed relationship. I don't care if he cheated, you cheated. I don't care what went on. If he's not any type of abuse or danger to them children, there's no reason why those children should be kept from him. And no reason why you should be making it your business, because it's just as tedious for you as it is for him to constantly be going back and forth to the courtroom, filing little petitions and all kind of stuff just to make it hard for him to see the kid and all this crazy stuff. Because even when there is like visitation rights, y'all will keep the kids away anyway. And the courts don't do nothing really to you about that. He can go cry at the court if he wants to. But if that judge is a woman and she a gynocrat, she don't care what he say or what he do. He gonna be at fault and the mother's gonna be rewarded. They don't care what kind of man he is. They don't care if his environment is better. They don't even care if he's not trying to get full custody. He just wants decent visitation rights. Sometimes they'll deny that. You don't need visitation rights. How you don't need visitation rights? How you don't need that? But be expected to still father effectively. And this is what I mean by women being, when you're in the position of being a mother of his children, you set him up for failure in his fatherhood because you present these obstacles that you figure are gonna break him. And when he finally does break and walk away before he have a mental breakdown about it, then you say, oh, you must have never did want your kids. See, he ain't want his kids no way. He don't care. This is what I'm talking about. So, I'd like
you see what you basically see, a woman talking about this. Okay. You basically see, a woman basically telling the truth about what other women have been doing. You see it here live and up close. That's all I got to say about it. Those of you who understand, those who got ears to hear, you understand what I'm talking about. I'm not a woman hater. I don't hate women. Happy Father's Day, to the fathers, the ones, not the ones who claim to be fathers, the ones that are born with ovaries, those types. Fathers can't get pregnant, ladies. You do. And it takes two. So honor that father, even if he did make you a single mother in the process. Hell, let's be honest. Some of you cheated on your men, and that's why you're single mothers. What about the deadbeats? I'm just going to say this. Men are called to forgive their baby mothers, their ex-wives, and just have to just roll with it, right? Roll with these punches, okay? You're going to have to do the same. Forgive your baby father. And let him see his kids. If he's one that wants to see his kids and he's not a danger to those kids, let him see his kids. That's it. It's called equality. Equal rights, equal responsibility. Comment below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Anchor. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. Red Pill Man. Later.